Round two, we've got the choice. We'll play first. Let's see here. Got everything looks check and go with this hand. I like it. No cheap spells really, but we got some removal. We got Armament Core, which is arguably second best card in our deck, right next to Dune Blast. We have the Sagu Archer and Hooting Mandrills, all very good. Opponent also keeps at 7. All right, maybe a Sultai deck or something along those lines. Guess we don't have to show him the white source yet. He can still think we're Sultai as well, maybe. And he is Sultai. All right. Archer's Parapet. Well, I think we're just going to get the Sagu Archer out there now. Alpine Grizzly, I see. I don't need to use the injury on the Grizzly, I don't think. If he uses a removal spell on the Archer, then I probably should. But I don't think I have to. I don't really want to take 4 here, though, either. Guess I'll bust it. So next turn, I play the Armament Core. I put 1 counter on the Armament Core and 1 on the Archer. Just so that the Core can attack into the Parapet. I guess I could just do... Actually, I guess it makes more sense to play Mandrills next turn, because then I can do Armament Core and buff both of them so they can attack into Parapet. It also puts 2 very diverse targets on my side of the board. So yeah, I think next turn we play the Plains, or maybe we just... yeah, we play the Plains, we attack with the Morph. See if he blocks. I imagine he does. It'd be hard for me to believe he wouldn't, you know. I don't know why he wouldn't block. It looks like an Abzan guide. I guess it could be something. I guess it could be a pine whatever. Alright. Well, I would have blocked. Mostly because what's the point of having an Archer's Parapet if you're not going to block? So now we get the Mandrills, setting up for a nice Armament Core next turn. Alright. I'd still say we walked out of that alright. Still get to cast our Hooting Mandrills next turn. He had to use a force away rather. So not all that bad. All right, that guy's presumably going to get big, but if I can draw a black card, I was going to say, if I could draw a black card, I'd be a lot more comfortable morphing the Ruthless Ripper. But I think what we're going to do is just swing Armament Core. Guess I kind of fear the dead drop a little bit. Especially if he's blocking. If I play 2 morph guys, I can sack my witness and the Sagu archer. I don't know. I'm just going to play 2 morph guys. I kind of want the mandrill, but if I play the mandrill, I'm going to play these two. I think it's better. Now, you might be wondering why I'm not going to play it face down, but it's mostly because I don't want him to expect it. I do have to draw a black card at some point in the game in order to flip it. I understand that, but if it's just going to be like a, I guess it could be what, a treasure cruise maybe or something. Could be the dead drop. All right, treasure cruise, pretty good. I mean, now I kind of wish, I guess, I'd played it unmorphed, but the thing is, he wouldn't attack into it if it was unmorphed. He's certainly going to attack into it now. Wait, he's not? Well, that was confusing. Well, I certainly was expecting him to attack into it. So let's just play the card he knows about and then pass. All right. That's not that bad. 3 cards in hand. It's pretty worrisome. I could get blown out if I lose too much, so I could take 10 and go to 14. I think I'm just going to ditch the archer. The archer is my least useful morph. All right, well, can't really attack either. It kind of sucks. It's actually the first time I've been beat down by the Vizier before. Alright, well, it's pretty good. Can't do much about it. Especially after I just lost my Sagu Archer. That kind of sucks. So he's got 4 cards in hand. Or 2 cards in hand, 4 lands. I guess I gotta block. I can't just lose all my guys for the rest of the game, so we'll just block like this. I guess I could block with everything. That way, even if he has removal, I still get to kill Vizier, I think. Hmm. Wish I could flip my Death Toucher. Well, I lost a lot more cards than I'd like to, but I was trying to play around a removal spell. Unfortunately, the Ripper did not do what I wanted it to do, which was me draw a black card and then kill his 10/10 with my 1 card. But like I said, he wouldn't have attacked. He would have basically just waited till he got a removal spell, got rid of my Death Touch. So I still think I made the right play. I just needed to actually draw a card, not a land. But we're kind of in just draw a bunch of land mode right now. So I can't really do much of anything when that happens. Basically, I'm losing to Treasure Cruise again, as per usual. One of these days, I should just make the Treasure Cruise deck since I keep losing to it. All right, more good stuff from him. Hopefully not more lands for us. Oh, but it is. Oh, but it is. More lands. Yeah. All right. I think, don't think we got this one. This seems like my opponent drawing actual spells and me drawing lands. Yeah, I don't have a choice anymore. I guess I block. Certainly not getting in on him anymore, so. I guess it's hard for him to not draw spells when you loot every turn. Looks like he's got a pretty solid deck, too. Mardu Charm, there you are. Yeah, I'm not going to show my opponent that. Actually, whatever. I'm going to look at his hand. I'll at least get 2 cards of information. All right. Wait. Where's this other one? Oh. He had another scavenger in hand, too? Jeez. That's pretty crazy. Aha! I got more information than you got. All right. So he's got a great deck. It looks really powerful. What's my plan? Secret's terrible against him. It doesn't really run enchantments, right? Debilitating injury hardly counts. I think we just go again, and we need to draw less lands, and we'll have a better shot. This is a great hand. Certainly keep that. Alter the Brood. I wasn't expecting that. Why did I not have to mill? Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control. Why did I think it was my control? Oh, there goes my Ruthless Ripper. Alright. Well, we're not going to be able to do our, what's its butt? Bitter Revelation next turn unless we get a land, but we do have quite the board presence for turn 3. Had a solid creature progression, which is nice. Alright. Oh, there goes one of our green sources. Let's, Crag. Injure. And get in there. Losing green sources like crazy. We actually only have, I think we only have 2 green sources left. Is that right? It's a little harsh. Guess we do caves. I need to get this Krumar out, so I'm just swinging Hateblade, which he won't block. And then we do Krumar. Now, I could have done the Bitter Revelation and swung with the Seeker too, but I actually think it's better to play the Krumar. Alright, let's bitterly revelate here. Oh, I needed my black source so I could swing with my Hateblade. That was a mistake. I thought the white source was going to be better because, geez, Raider Spoils is pretty good. Guess we kind of need that. And Shamley Attendance. Well, I definitely should have left the... Alright. Kind of botched that a little bit. But it's okay. Well, it kind of sucks, but it's okay, I guess. I wish it worked out a little bit better for us. Uh-oh. Might get dead dropped or something. Alright, that I can handle. Oh, well, he knows about the Dune Blast. No illusions there. Yeah, I think we got to play the Raider Spoils this turn, so we do Raider Spoils, we leave up the black. He doesn't want to make the trade, and then we play Shambling Attendance for 1. Yeah, it works. That works. Let's make sure we leave up the black source this time. Get in there. Certainly a trade I don't mind. Yes. Yes, I would. Now I play this little bad boy. Could get dead dropped here still, but guess I'm not really playing around that. It's only got 4 resources untapped. The dead drop for the ultimate. Alright, Treasure Cruise. Much more manageable. Especially when he only has 1 land untapped. Alright. It was a nice theft of his victory there. He sure got a lot of information out of our deck, but it shows Alter the Brood, I guess, isn't that great of a card. I mean, it was pretty good, right? It milled like 10 cards, but at the same time, it certainly didn't win him the game. We had a pretty amazing start there, so hopefully we can do that again, but I still don't think it's worth bringing in Naturalize or Erase. Well, certainly not Erase, but not even Naturalize. I don't care enough about Altar of the Brood. Oh, maybe I'll bring in Double Shatter and Naturalize for the Altar of the Brood. What do you guys think? Good idea? We'll cut. Who needs Throttle? Who needs Dune Blast? All right, let's just try this again. Maybe the Dutiful Return's actually a decent option if he has Alter the Brood. Is that bad? Is that terrible? Maybe not. What would I take out for it, though? Still have a hard time making swaps with this deck. You know, Dune Blast would have been pretty crippling. That one board state he had, that was ridiculous. Let's try this again. This is a good hand. Question is, do I want to play a turn 1 Ripper? Kind of want to keep the clock up on him. I'm going to play it. See if it pans out for us. Oh, well, there's a red and a green source gone. Guess I could have waited on the Ripper. The Ripper doesn't even really do work until turn 4 or something. Oh, I missed a land drop? Oh, God. We got to capitalize hard here. We've got to capitalize hard. All right. Guess I can handle that. Now it's kind of nice. If he plays a morph spell, we get to attack into it. And if he kills it, we get to Timely Horde mate it back. Otherwise, I guess we can just injure too. But at this point, I want the next turn. I got to guarantee that next turn Armament Core, I think. That one's the priority. So I think we just do Blossoming Sands, Seeker the Way, pass. Next turn, Armament Core, pumping, I don't know. Either double pumping our Death Touch guy or... Alright, I think I actually double pump my Seeker now. That's a good draw too. So we play Armament Core. Double pump Seeker for value. Swing with these two. Takes it. Parapet. I can handle, I think. Morph, I'm pretty sure I can handle too. He's got one card left in hand. He's leaving everything back on blocks. Raider Spoils is very interesting. He does not have good blocks currently. I think if I Raider Spoil my... I've got only one warrior, but this goes up to 6 power. Lifelink. Like, otherwise what? Injury the morph, which isn't bad. Still brings this up to 5 power, but I want this to be at 5 power too. He has really bad blocks if I do that. So I think we're just going to Raider Spoils. I think this is best, because it really just makes all of our guys super lethal. It gains me a ton of life. Really doesn't give him great blocks at all. It's pretty horrific blocks all around. He probably just wants to kill the Ruthless Ripper to get it off the board, yeah. We can get it back now with Horde Mate. The double block here is fine. Gives us a lot. Yeah, he's just chumping. Okay. So that's a lot. Very good. Mardu Charm, which I guess we couldn't play anyway, so I don't mind that so much. He's playing a Delve. I assume a Treasure Cruise here? Alright. It's pretty good. He has successfully resolved that all 3 games. Certainly doesn't have good blocks. So I can play Mandrills for 1 mana plus Saddle Brute, and that's pretty insane. Otherwise what? I can throttle his long shot squad. Attack both. Probably chumps the Seeker, takes 5, goes to 2, ends up with an empty board. I'd rather just have a ridiculous board this turn. I'm going to Mandrills and Saddle Brute. Alright. Still has some work to do. Especially considering we have a throttle. I actually kind of screwed up. I made my timely Horde Mate worse by delving away relevant creatures. The Ripper and the Hate Blade, so that was a mistake. But we definitely got the victory against a pretty amazing deck. So this has been 2 rounds of playing sick decks and beating them, so it feels very satisfying rather. And Alter the Brood I just don't think is a good card, unfortunately. I mean, what? He had like optimal... That was optimal Alter of the Brood, both games 2 and 3. Turn 1 Alter... And it just, what did it do? It made my Hooting Mandrills cheaper, and it made my 8-drop cheaper. I just don't like it. Not very good. All right, we'll see you in round 3.